5 to 1. I've been driving since 10 past 11. I don't know how many miles I've done, and it's pissing it down. And I want to go in for a coffee and a wee. I've still got 174 miles to go. I think I've done 110. Not in 2 hours. Saying it's going to take me 3 hours. That's going to be 4 o'clock. Hello. I don't know what time Helen starts today. It's either 2 or past, but I'm presuming because she's only working in the afternoon that it's 2 o'clock. And just say, because I've been caught in traffic once already, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's saying 3 hours on the sat nav. That would be 4 o'clock. I've been driving, I've just got to Gloucestershire. So I've been, well, it has been a couple of times, and I've been driving for 2 hours non-stop, and I've just stopped, and I don't want to get out of the car because it's pissing it down. But I'm going to have to probably get out the car because I'm going to have a wee, because I'm going to try and drive for as long as possible, but the rain is horrendous and people are driving without the lights on. Yeah, and people are driving without the lights on, and there's like water everywhere, and they pull out and out without indicating, and it's really difficult to see anything because of the rain. So it's absolutely pissing it down. Right, so I've not updated for a few hours because I've been stuck in traffic for the majority of the day, and I'm about, hold on, I can look at the sat nav, 43 miles away from home, and I've got tons of missed calls from my doctor's surgery, and I'm thinking, what's going on, what have I done wrong? Because I did try and get an appointment with my doctor today, but I didn't think I could get one. I just rang the surgery because this is the first time I've been able to pull in for about 80 miles, if not more. And she went, oh, you've got an appointment, oh, you've got an appointment at such and such a place tonight. I'm like, oh, have I? Who with? She's like, my doctor. And I'm like, I thought my doctor only worked here. Apparently she works somewhere else as well, which has confused me. So it's at 7:15 tonight, so I'm like, it's 5:30 now for the record, so I've got an hour and 45 to get there. I'm actually amazed that I got an appointment, especially with my doctor, because I thought, oh, I won't get to see her today. Turns out she's booked me in where she works somewhere else. Like, I didn't even know she worked anywhere else. I thought there's no way she's going to see me until whenever. I need to take some painkillers, my head's pounding. I might have an antibiotic, seeing as I've not had one today. So I'm a bit like confused about my doctor working somewhere else, but I guess she does. I mean, I'm just confused. Maybe she just works there every now and then, I don't know. I'm just really confused. When they went, it's Dr. such and such, I'm like, huh? I'm obviously not going to say my own doctor's name on the internet. I've not even had a full sandwich yet, but it must have been a good 2 hours ago that I stopped. I've just not been able to stop because the traffic's been so slow and backed up. Getting across into the other lanes has been a nightmare, and I knew this one was coming up 3 miles ago and I just got into the inside lane. I'm actually astounded that I'm going to get to see my own doctor. It must be a last appointment of the day though. 7:15. But now I know I've got an hour and a half. I feel a bit better. I've got about... I've just told you how many miles I've got. I don't even remember. 43 miles to go. So that's an hour. So I may actually get to go home. That might not be the best idea though. I'm actually shocked that I'm actually going to get to see my doctor, because I knew she'd be fully booked where I normally see her, but I did not have a clue she worked somewhere else. Because I just went to the receptionist and didn't know she worked there. She went, oh yeah, she does. But I never go to that other place to see a doctor, but now I don't know. I think my dad told my doctor I was going to be home for 3:30. It's 5:30 and I'm still an hour away. Is it still raining? It rained for hours, and then for the last hour it's not rained, and now it's starting to rain again. But the rain was horrendous, and people were driving without the lights on. I think it stopped raining. I've not had much to drink either. I've had this out since like 10 o'clock this morning. I'm going to walk across and have a wee. Oh God. I didn't think I'd have any battery left on here, to be honest. It's been in my car all night. Because I got home. I didn't know, I can't remember if I filmed at the doctor's or when I come out the doctor's or before I went in. Don't think I filmed before I went in. It was like crazy rush. Got off the motorway at 7:10. My appointment was 7:15 in a different part of town. I think I got like there at 20 past and like up to my appointment like a minute or two later maximum. But oh God, I'm so tired today. Like I didn't go to sleep till 3:30. Fell asleep for an hour, woke up for an hour and a half, then fell asleep for 2 hours. So I'm tired, and then I was like, oh, I'll go back to sleep. You know, it'd be easy to fall back to sleep because I'm exhausted. Like I was in my car for nearly 10 hours yesterday. Couldn't get back to sleep. And I think it's because for the past week, every day, including the day I went away, I was up and about and out by 10 o'clock in the morning. So I think like today it was like, I think my body's got into the routine for like, because it's happened like 8 times in a row, me being up and about at that time. So it's like it instantly wants me to get up. So I'm feeling it. I'm tired. I was going to come to shop at like 10:30, 11, and then I got distracted and I've edited a video for this channel. Why are you staring at me? Some weirdos around. And I've edited that and it's currently uploading. Like I said, it uploaded about 20 minutes ago. So it's going to be an all dayer. But when that's uploaded I can get rid of the footage and edit the next one. I think there's a lot of footage on there, and then there's 2 memory cards. This is going to be full at some point. But I'm tired and I'm really feeling it. And I barely drank anything yesterday, which I think is not helping the situation, because I've barely drank anything today either. So I don't feel good. I'm so tired. And I want to get out of the habit of coming to the shop at this time, and I want to stop coming here as well. Like I come here all the time, it's just like same old, but like I'm restricted on what supermarkets I can go to, because I want something 10-15 minute drive away, and I don't want to go to really go to Asda, and I don't particularly want to go to Morrison's. So it's like kind of running out of options with it. But I'm at Tesco and I'm gonna get a few bits. I don't know what. Like, I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow. I'm definitely not coming Sunday, and I don't particularly want to come Monday because it's Easter Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. Doesn't look too busy. I thought it would be busier, but I'm just tired, and there's all the stuff I need to do. Like, I've washed my bed in, I've got my sheet drying, or the duvet cover, and then I'm going to do the sheet, put it on the bed, do a few other bits and pieces. Like, I feel like if I do a lot today and tire myself out, I might be able to go to sleep. Or not. And when I woke up today, literally, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, I thought it was Sunday. Then I was convinced I didn't see my doctor yesterday because I saw her somewhere she doesn't... Well, I didn't know if she worked there. Like, I don't have a clue how often she works, so I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out how to book appointments there, because sometimes it's a nightmare getting an appointment where I go. That's why a letter had to be sent to her, like given in today or yesterday, in hope that she would see me where she normally sees me. And then she fitted me in where she works, I presume in the evenings. Like, I just thought she just worked there, so I guess she doesn't. But I'm going to ask her about it and just say, like, do you work here often, and can I make appointments? Like, I don't know if I can make appointments, so I don't know how it works. And I'm just going to find out for further reference, because I'm glad she could see me. But when I got there, I'd had like half a sandwich since that morning, and like not even half a coffee, and not even half a bottle of water. So I was pretty like, couldn't remember what I'd gone for. When she's like asking me what's wrong, I was like struggling to remember my symptoms, and there's probably some that I forgot. But she's given me some tablets, and I'm seeing her again on the 9th. So it's a week on Monday, so it's not too far away. Whereas if I didn't see her yesterday, it would have been nearly 3 weeks in between appointments, which never happens. But I was hoping for a cancellation, and kept checking and checking and checking, and there was none. So I got to see her. But I just think I'm just going to crack on with things today and get stuff done. The house is a tip, and there's a car next to me. I just saw someone with a car reg that said weed. Obviously not all in letters. Some people just want to be pulled, don't they? Because they'll be thinking, yeah, we'll have this reg that says weed, and people won't think I do weed, so the police won't come near me. Reverse psychology. I want to get on with stuff today, do you know, like I feel like I've missed out on things. You know, my interesting life that involves cleaning and running around after the messiest, noisiest, selfish person. Because already he's like, I come home to find the front door was unlocked. When he eventually came in paralytic, he was falling all over the place. He put his TV on full blast, and then about 8 minutes later, fast asleep, snoring. And I asked him countless times to go to bed, and he ignored me, and he kept it up until 3:30 in the morning. He don't think he's selfish, but I think he's the most selfish person I know. He's done nothing in the house. He reckons that he vaxed yesterday, but there's no way in a million years he's vaxed, unless he's vaxed like a really tiny corner. So I left him to do the vacuum and walked out. But I'll go home and it'll look like it needs doing, so I'll end up doing that. I was going to do it because he went out. He's like, do you want to pick your prescription up? I'm going out for half an hour. 2 hours later he comes back with it. Like, what was he doing? Making the tablets? I need to get a new front tyre, and he's like, oh, one of our clients will do it about £20 cheaper because I want Continental tyres. And I'm thinking, well, on the way here I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking, A, I'm not waiting until he's prepared to do it, because it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, or he has a habit of messing around. It could be 2-3 weeks, and my tyre's super low. It was 2mm when I left Devon, and the legal limit's 1.6. And this client, normally, like, when I had work done on my Audi, when I had it turned into a black edition one, he made me wait months and months and months for it to be done. It's amazing he's got any work. I know he's good at what he does, but he makes you wait. And then he made my dad wait about 3 weeks for something to be done on his car, and I'm like, I'm not waiting. Even if he did show up Tuesday, he's going to have my car for the full day, whereas if I go to a tyre place, it's going to be half an hour and it's going to be done. So I'm not saving 20 quid, I'm not being messed around, I don't particularly care. It's 20 quid, I mean, yeah, I'm broke and I'm spending way too much, but he could potentially mess me around for weeks, or he could turn up Tuesday, but he's going to want my car for the day because he's going to want to pick it up and take it to where he's got his thing. Then he's not going to rush straight back with it. I need my car. I need to be able to go out if and when I want. I spent so much time in the house that now, if I do feel up to going out, I need to have my car there. So I'd rather just go to a tyre place or a local garage and pay full price. I think it's like 103 for the tyre, then there's obviously going to be fitting and VAT, so I'd rather do that than pay probably £85 and have him have my car for the day and potentially not do it Tuesday even though it's urgent. Like, he don't care it's urgent. And my dad should have I should have got it done today, to be honest. I'm not having my dad mess me around. 10 to 3, just out the shop. Spent £36 something. I got loads of the vitamins on 3 for 2, so I ended up getting 3 lots of things to help me sleep. The last time I tried a herbal remedy, it went a bit wrong, and it was years ago, but I had hallucinations on it, and I imagined I did things that I didn't actually do. So, I'm a bit scared of them, and I think I got one by the same brand. It was Nital. I think I've got Calms and Tesco's own and something else, but it was 3 for 2.